G'day guys, welcome back. I've got my poinsettia mould again. Actually, I'll show you something else before I put my glove on. I'm having another test with the Platinum 360 Plus by just pouring it straight after it's set, or not set, just after I have mixed it. Let's do this. I'll get it in there first and then I'll talk to you. It's going to give this a light spray with my 100% alcohol, just to stop the bubbles from clinging to the sides. Now, like I said, I've just finished mixing this for 4 minutes and then I started my video. I did 80 grams of A and 37 grams of B in the Platinum 360. So I'll pour this in here and I'm going to keep out 30 grams or an ounce. So I'll just go and weigh that real quick, and then whatever I've got left over, I'll just top these up. I don't want to fill them too deep. I find I get a better bloom if I don't fill them up too deep. I think they can spread out rather than sort of dropping down more so. So there we go. There's my ounce in there. Pop that there, and then I'll just use the rest to fill these two. I'm only going to do these two because I'm still practicing with the timing. Like, I'm not taking its temperature like I used to. I'm just using the clock. And I'm going to do 35 minutes this time. I'm going to wait 35 minutes. I'll show you the one that I did at 30 minutes. Hopefully you saw that video using this same mold. So basically I'm going to do the same thing. I'm changing up a little bit because I'm cleaning my stick. I'm going to use my glitter inks that Stephanie Hancock sent me. Yay! I'll show you those in a minute. So, just clean my hands off. That's the one that I did. Hang on. This one. I prefer this one. This is the one that I just did this morning. It's really pretty, but I'm just wondering if I can push my wait time. Are you going to focus? I'm just wondering if I can push my wait time to 35 minutes. I just feel as if there's a few little blobbies there. Love that pink one. So yeah, I'm going to push it to 35 minutes and then pipe. This one was 30 minutes. I only did it this morning, so it's still a little bit bendy. So yeah, that's the 30 minutes. But while we're waiting, we'll get organised. I'll do everything that I can. And then I'll just put you on hold while I wait for the rest of it. Now, these, I'll tell you about these. These are, they're by Marabou. Come up behind you again. Jump up behind you. Marabou alcohol ink, metallic. That one's metallic blue. So I'm going to use the blue. I've got purple, pink, green and yellow. So I'm going to use all of those today and just see what we get. Okay, so I've got 5 colours and I've got 5 petals. This one I can't hear a ball in it. So anyway, I'm going to start dropping my inks. These are a bit different. You just sort of pull the cap off. It's a little squeezy cap. You don't have to unscrew them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I won't put the cap on just yet because I may need to add more. We'll see how they spread. And then, oops, and then the green. Because it's got a ball in it, you can't hold it straight up. You've got to hold it on its side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because it's got the little ball. So if you hold it straight up, the ball falls into the neck of the bottle. But you should shake them until you can hear the ball. There we go. Now you can hear it. Don't know what's going on there. Did I do that? Did I drop something in there? 1, 2, 3. Well, that's pretty. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I did there. Might be the alcohol. Yeah, it might be the alcohol in there. Because I sprayed it with alcohol, so alcohol's probably come up to the top and it's affecting it a little bit. Oh, actually I haven't pierced that one yet, look. Where's my little Duvalaki? Hang on, I gotta get my Duvalaki. Where is it? It's these little orange cup things, and it's got a needle in the bottom there, and you just have to give it a push like that until you feel the resistance go, and then and it's pierced it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's pretty. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll be adding more colour. What else? Oh, purple. Are you still with me? Yell out if you're still with me. Oh my gosh. Tripped over the light. Hang on. Oh, I unplugged my light. Let me plug my light back in. Everything's all over the place at the moment because I've packed up most things. Oh God. Tripping over cords. Ah, dear, oh dear. I should just stay in one place. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add another 2 to everybody. So I don't want the white taking over like too much. I want to be able to see the colour. Did I say 2 or 3? Oh, I didn't 3. So I may add some more, we'll see. We'll see how they spread. I won't put the lids back on them just yet. So you're doing some weird stuff over there, you are. It's obviously the alcohol. Okay, so those can just sit there for a minute. I will add more colour because I want my petals to kind of, when I pipe them, I want them to sort of be on a bit of a oval so that they almost touch in the middle. Because with this one, see I've got a big gap in the middle. So next time I'm going to pull them into the center and then swirl so I don't get the big gap. But you can check out that video so you can see what I'm talking about. Right, let's mix our white. I'm using the Just Resin Titanium White. I don't want too much. I think I put a little bit much in last time. We'll just dip it in, pull it out, clean it off, and we'll just see how that goes. Actually, I'm not going to do any alcohol ink this time. I'm just going to do the white. So that with the alcohol ink, you're adding more white, so you're making it more opaque. So you probably don't need it. And if you're counting on using the alcohol as such to do stuff, it's all going to be evaporated by the time I go to use it. So all it's going to do is add more density or opaqueness. Is that a word? Opaqueness to my white. And I don't really want that. Let's have a look at it. See, the bottom half of that stick there's got ink, paste on it, so you can't really tell by that. But you can look further up on the stick, or you can turn your stick over if you want to have a look. This probably needs just a touch more. Just a touch more. Just that. You don't want to do too much. I actually like having it a little bit more wispy, ethereal looking. This one, the one that I showed you before, it was a little bit like thick and chunky, the petals. I prefer them to be more delicate and wispy. So, and I get that by not having my white too thick, because it's lightness in weight, like it can spread more. Whereas if you put a lot of paste in your white, it makes it quite heavy and it doesn't really want to spread as far. So see, that looks like skim milk to me. I can still see the stick through there. So that's it. I am going to grab another cup though, because what's in my cup there is quite deep, deeper than what is in the coaster. So I'll just divide it into two, that way it doesn't get too hot, because the deeper you have your resin sitting in the cup, the faster it's going to cure. So there we go. All right, let's pop some more pink in. So now I'm just going to sort of start spreading it a little bit towards the center. Like so. Get out. The ball must be in the way. I really like this yellow. It's reminiscent of a gold, really, isn't it? I know you have to have the balls in there, but it's annoying when you want to tip them to get something out and the ball's in the way. What do you do about that, guys? Tell me. What do you do about that? So just spreading these out a bit. I'll keep an eye on them. If I need to add any more, just over the next. See, I've got another 20 minutes to wait. Don't torch, okay? If you're going to torch, wait a while. Otherwise, you'll set your inks on fire because they've got alcohol in them. So don't set them on fire. All right, I'll keep playing with that. I might have to add a bit more, but I'll try not to add too much. And then I'll come back when I've got almost 20 minutes, well, when my 35 minutes is just about up, okay? And we'll do the next step. Righto, I have got about 2 minutes left. And then my 35 minutes is up. Put all the lids on everything except the blue. I don't know where my blue's gone, my blue lid. It's gone. Oh, maybe it rolled under the table, I'll have a look. I still have to put my leaves in, so remind me to do that. Right, so this is looking nice and thick. Let's pop it into my little piping bag. So definitely thicker than it was the last time when I only waited 30 minutes. It may not work, you guys, like I may have just wasted all this, but I just wanted to see what the difference between 30 and 35 minutes is, if there's a difference, because it definitely looks thicker this time. It doesn't feel hot though, but then it's not very deep. So there we go. It's not a lot in there. Okay. Actually now it sort of feels warm now that I'm holding it. I wonder where my lid's gone. Can you guys see my lid? I don't know what I've done with it. Alright, so I'm not going to make as big a hole as I would if I was doing a big piece. Maybe about 3 millimeters. Normally I do 4 to 5, but we'll do 3. See, when I hold it like that, it's not just dripping out constantly, it's just coming out slowly. All right, there we go. We're at our 35-minute mark. And let's do this. Woohoo! I'm kind of going to go in a bit of an oval shape so that I can stretch it down a little bit. Whoops. So it kind of goes into the middle a little bit. I don't know what happened to my pink there. It's got a mind of its own, that pink. I did swirl the colours. I think I showed you, did I show you? Oh, I can't remember. Gave the colours just a little swirl with my stick just to blend them all together a little bit. And I'm piping as close up to that edge of the mold as I can. Yeah, normally I pipe much thicker lines, but they're only little pieces, so you probably don't need to go quite that thick, hey? Because they're only little. So just doing kind of an oval shape to reach into the middle there. I am going to pull my stick through anyway, but do want to just do it a little bit on an oval shape. And I like this mold because it's already got those 5 petal shapes there that we just follow. Makes it easy. Right up. That one needs a bit more. Okay. And then if there's anywhere that you think needs a bit more, you could just add it now. Make some a little bit wider. I want to go right up to that outer edge there on my mold. You're okay. Okay, I think that's it. Right. Now I'm going to do little petals, and I'm not going to put white on them. I put white on them on my other one the other day. Just going to put my finger there in case it drips where it shouldn't drip. Just going to put one little drop of green. It's actually called green. I think I've got like 3 or 4 different shades of green. Rainforest green and lime green and green. Something else. Alright, so that's it there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just finish. Oops, I shouldn't do that because I'm going to mix my colours in, shouldn't I? I'm just trying to smooth out, because where I started I get like a little blob. I'm going to swirl these anyway. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to go out, 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 out. I think that's all I'm going to do. Last time I went in as well, but I think they're too small. I don't think there's enough room to be doing that. So I'm just going to go out. I'll go out on all of them first, see what it looks like. So this one I'm going to bring right in. So out to the center of that there. And then back into the center there. Gee, it's windy. I don't know, can you guys hear that wind? Where'd that come from? So windy. And there is a cyclone off the coast, but I think it's more towards Norfolk Island at the moment. But you never know. We tend to get a little bit of the tailwind of it. Not too bad. Oh gosh, that one didn't, I didn't do that one very well. You're supposed to come down here. What on earth was I thinking? Putting it there. It's supposed to go into the center like so. And then when they've all gone into the center, then I'll just give the center a bit of a swirl, you see. That's my theory anyway. See, last time I pulled in as well, like, oh, maybe I'll do a little bit of that, a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. I don't know, add a bit of interest, I guess. You don't have to, because they're only little. There's only so much you can do on them. They're kind of all blending into each other. Oh, where are you now? Oh, I don't even know where I'm going. That's it. I think that's it. All right, now I'm just going to give each one a little bit of a swirl in the middle. And then I'll pull that little green leaf through. Okay, ready? Don't want to do too much because I don't want to disrupt what I've already just done with my flowers, but it's kind of just going over the top. Just a bit of hint of green, like so. All right, so now what I can do, let me change paper towels. Now what I want to do is I want to swirl the center so I don't get that big empty center like I did on the last one. All right, here we go, like so. Probably have to figure out something else to do with the center, but for now, hopefully it'll be all right. Maybe it needs a little bit more. I don't know if it's too late to add any more now. Let's add a little bit more. Didn't feel as if there was much there at all. Okay. Yeah, it's still quite pale. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's wait and see what it does. So it'll be interesting to see if this one works better or worse than the last one. I'm just going to give it a little bit of heat. Encourage it to move a little bit. Not too much though, because you don't want it all to sink through. If you warm your resin up too much, it goes thin and then your colours will sink through again. So it kind of defeats the purpose of waiting for it to get thick, hey? So just be careful not to make it too thin. All right, let me get my gloves off and we'll bring you down, see what it's looking like so far. It was hard work. Oh gosh, it was hard work. Now, try not to trip over the cord again. I need to find that lid. Don't know what I've done with it. Oh gosh, what's my leaf doing? I'm gonna have to fix that. What are you doing, leaf? I don't know. It looks a bit messy, doesn't it? Kind of need to catch the green in the center there, so it stays in the corner. I think that's what I need to do with all of those. Catch it in the center, like so. Yeah, you're just looking a bit weird there. I don't know what you were doing. Again, must have been a bit of alcohol maybe, or the heat did it. I don't know. But anyway, let's have a look at the bloom. Are you blooming? Are you blooming? I can see some blooming on the edges there. Yep. I don't know about the leaves, you guys. I don't know. We'll see. This leaf, oh, I've got the seaweed there. It looks like seaweed. It's a bit hard to see. See that one, that pink one there is not doing that much, but then this pink one over here, where are you? This one is blooming a lot. Okay, well, I'll come back to you tomorrow feel as if I need something in the center still. What can I drop in there? I just feel as if it needs something. I'll go and have a look. I might drop in a bit of gold, a drop of gold alcohol ink. Hang on one sec. I've got this one, bronze. Let me swap hands. Oh no, I haven't opened that one yet. Hang on. I just bought the bronze the other day from Amazon. I think I've got bronze and gold and silver and a rainbow. All right, let's see what happens. I'll just put 3 on. All right. 3. Maybe one more. 4. 4. Okay. And we'll see what happens with that. Pop that lid back on. All right, so I'm not going to swirl it or anything. I just wanted it some little background colour. So yeah, they're pretty. All right, I need to go and find my lid. I don't know where it's gone. All right, I will see you tomorrow, and I'll unmold these, and then we'll know if 30 or 35 minutes works better. So see you soon. So it's the next day, and it's time to unmold. Wonder what they're going to look like. Really excited. Let's pop them over here for a minute, get them out. I'm going to have to clean my mold, aren't I? It's getting a little bit messy. Look at all the bits and pieces on it. All the little bits of resin I'm going to have to pick off. All right, let's move you over. All right, let's have a little look. So that's the back that I poured onto. Now, I wonder how they're going to be different to the last lot. So these were the 35 minutes that I waited. Just put you over there for a sec, and I'll have a look at this first one. So that was the 35 minutes that we waited. Where's my little card gone? So just to remind you, this was the effect of the 30-minute one. The blooms. So we'll see what the difference is with the 35-minute one, hey? I know where to put things. All right, are we ready? Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, there's not a lot of difference actually. Not a lot. Oh look, you can see my little copper swirl there that I did in the center. What do you think of those? They're not quite as dark, like using the, see there's a different shade there. These were the metallic inks, and then those were just the regular alcohol inks. So these aren't quite as dark as the others. There's not a lot of difference in them actually. I find that when I pipe quite small little rings, they don't spread as much. I'll have to go back and see how many I actually piped. I think fewer or less rings but bigger might work better. So I might try that. Let's have a look at it with the black behind it. Look at that. Still really pretty. I'm still getting used to doing this sort of like little tiny ones. So usually I do huge, big ones, but now I'm doing little tiny circles. But I'm going to try that next time and do fewer circles but bigger ones and see if they can actually bloom more. So that's that one. Let's have a look at the other one. Probably going to be very similar, isn't it? Very nice. I like how it's a little bit more of the pastel colours, isn't it, than the bright. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the really bright, or do you prefer the more pastel colours? See if I can show you The little glitter. See the little shine, the shimmer on the metallic inks? I don't know if you can pick it up. It's just a little shimmer. So I think less is more with these tiny ones. I don't think I need to sort of go out, and then in. I think just out maybe, because there's not much to them. They're not very big. You don't need to have much going on in there, I think. All right, let's put the black on the back and have a little look at that. There we go. So there's my swirl in the center too. I think I like it better to just, plain in the center. Maybe next time I'll just pull the centers in and leave them and not swirl them. What do you guys think about that? But they've turned out really pretty. Look, they've got a little tiny swirl in the middle. Not sure what happened to the blue there. I missed the top for some reason. This blue hasn't got that. It's got it right up to the top. So anyway, there they are. Let me know what you think of these guys, but definitely we'll try again with the bigger piping thicker lines. Yes, I'll try that and just see if we get a different effect. But these are really cute. I still really like these little, they're more delicate, aren't they? There's lots and lots of things going on in there, lots happening. So yeah, really pretty. And my leaves, well, not quite sure what to do with the leaves. I mean, they still look pretty, but I'm sure I could improve on those. So I will keep practicing, hey? That's all we can do, is keep practicing and learn from our mistakes. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. And I will see you real soon for the next one. All right, stay safe, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.